Good day everyone. I would like to present my paper or article. This is my title is Attribute Selection Analysis for the Random Forest Classification in Unbalanced Diabetes Datasets. My name is Eko Hari Rahmawanto. I'm from Department of Informatic Engineering in Dian-Swantoro University. This is my email eko@hari@tsn.genus.ac.id, and this is my ID paper. Okay, this is my CV or this is my phone number, this is my email, and I was graduation in university degree, and this is a master student in UTM and Dian-Swantoro University, and this is my research: IT forensic, IT security, cryptography, image processing, and steganography. This is my ID, for example, ID Sinta, Scopus, Google Scholar, ORCID, ID, Paplons, etc. This is my Scopus index. Alhamdulillah, I got 17. Okay, this is my introduction. Diabetes mellitus is disease caused by lack of the hormone insulin. This is because the pancreas is not working properly. According to the data presented by the International Diabetes Federation in 2019, approximately 463 million adults have been infected with the diabetes is expected to the continues to grow to 700 million in 2045. This disease does not cause sudden death because it is attacked slowly, and if not handled properly, it will cause the several complications that can lead to stroke, retinal damage, kidney failure, heart disease, and death. In the paper 4, it is explained that there are two types diabetes, namely type 1 and type 2, where each types of the diabetes need to be handled differently. What is used? The classification by machine learning can certainly identify the types of diabetes. The decision tree methods has several algorithms such as CRRT and random forest. This is the advantage of CRT, that the result is more accurate, fast in the calculation, easy to interpret, and CRRT can be used for the large dataset. Another one, the advantage of RF methods include being able to handle missing value in the dataset, lower error, being effective in dealing with the large amount of training data, efficient, and providing good result in classification and avoiding overfitting. RF method is combined with the sampling methods such as a synthetic minority oversampling technique or smooth and knowledge extraction evolution learning. Urgency. This case diabetes of classification, a lot of research has focused on one dataset with limited attribute, so that various methods are used to optimize classification process. These results aim to prove that the attribute selection has important role in the classification process, especially random forest method. Next, this is our state of the art. In the research, it's been explained that there are 5 publication accessibility diabetes dataset, but of this 5 dataset, the Pima Indian database diabetes is most popular in is widely used in various study. Another research purpose in KNN. Another one is use or proposed technique to predict type 2 and diabetes using KNN and decision tree. Another one is study for random forest method to predict risk in type 2 diabetes. The last one is classification for the diagnosis types 2 diabetes using RF was also performed. This is our proposed method workflow. The first one is data collection. The second one is data cleansing. The third one is attribute selection. The next is random forest classification or RF classification. Then we use evaluation, and then the last one is validation. In the data process, the dataset used is taken from this address, and we use 1009 record are consistent of three types, namely normal, or we can call non-diabetic, type 1 diabetes, and type 2 diabetes. Okay, this is our dataset. This is attribute of dataset. Attribute is age, PS fast, BSPP, plasma R, plasma F, HbA1c, types, and class. Next, this is our formula in random forest, where Gini or D is impurity of the D partition, M is the number of the index, P is the probability of the tuple D on the its index. The result of RF learning will then be evaluated with the several measurement such as accuracy, precision, recall, which can calculate using the confusion metric. This is a formula of confusion metric. This is a formula accuracy, recall, precision. In this testing, the classification was carried out using key-fault validation method with value k equal 3, 5, and 10, where several variations of the number of trees were also, namely 3, 5, 7, 10, and 15. This is classification result in able Vikas dataset class. We use key-fault across validation in 3, 5, and 10. This is number of 3, and this is the accuracy, slightly same in 100. This is the precision, this is the recall. According to the table 3, shown that the very high accuracy, even perfect, can be produced by the RF method with the relative small number of 3. This is classification result in PIMA Indian diabetes dataset. Also same, we use key-fault across validation in 3, 5, and 10. This is the number of 3. This is the accuracy. This is the precision, and this is the recall. Both dataset have an equal number of records in each class, but Abel Vikas dataset has more unequal number of records and more class. It's just the number of the attribute is less. This is the comparison. The result of comparison with the previous method, but the use of RF classifier, but there are quite a lot of difference, especially in the number of 3. In our research, the resulting accuracy is not as good as compared to the previous method. This is because the number of trees used is very minimal, which is only 10. The number of trees greatly affect the computation time. The more number of trees, the more complex to the computational. This is my conclusion. The research was conducted to analyze differences in classification result with the different dataset and attribute. The result proposed several steps, such as data cleaning and attribute selection that can be done if there are duplicate record and similar attribute. Based on the result of testing and analysis carried out on 2 diabetes dataset, the results were quite lame when there were different in the attribute used. The result of has also been validated using key-fault cross-validation technique, so it can be concluded that the selection of attribute has been important role in the classification process. This is our reference. I use in this slide 18 reference. And thank you very much and good day.